Hello friends, welcome back. In this video, we will see some of the other utilities which are important. So the first one is shadow. So shadow adds a simple box shadow to any element and it comes in four sizes: medium, large, XL and 2XL. Then we also have inner, which is just simply like a border, and you have got none that removes the shadow. So let's try this in action. Here I have created an example. So let's see what example we have. So we have a box and inside we have some text. So I have written here is the box. Okay, so now we will add a shadow to this box. So for that, here anywhere we can give a class of shadow. So shadow hyphen lg. If I save this, might be the shadow is not looking clear, but let me add 2xl. So let me refresh. So there is a shadow, but it is not very much visible. So there is a shadow, but it is not that visible. Okay, maybe the background is gray, that's why. So let me remove this background. Okay, background color which is gray color. If I remove this, now maybe you can see a shadow here. So let me remove and you can see. If I save, now the shadow is gone. If I undo, if I save this, now you can see a shadow is there. Okay, if I go to a documentation, here is the class for the shadow sm. Okay, there is shadow md lg xl to xl, inner and none. Okay, so here as you can see, they have also given some example. So this is a kind of shadow which you will see. Okay, so this is the 2xl, okay, which we have used in our example. This is it for shadow, and let's see what else we have. Okay, so let me go to the slideshow and next. So we have opacity. So here are the five shades which starts from 100, 75, 50, 25 and 0. So let's try this. So let's remove the shadow to XL, and instead of this we will write opacity, which is going to be 50. Let's save this. Let's go to the browser. So now you can see we have a disable look. Okay, now if I give 25, if I save this, now the opacity has been increased to 25. Okay, now if we give 0, what will happen? So it will disappear. So if I give 0, the boxes disappear. Okay, so let's see what else we have. So let me go here. Then we have cursor. Okay, the formula here is cursor and then one of the style. So there's a default, pointer, wait, text, move and not allowed. So let's try one of them. So let me remove this opacity 0, and instead here I'll write cursor dash and move. Okay, so let's say if your UI has some sort of drag and drop functionality in the project, so this is very useful. In that case, you can use this cursor move. Okay, so I've added the class. Let's check in the browser. Let me refresh. So now as you can see, we are having this cursor which shows that this box can be moved. This one is there. Then what we have, the next is, let me see what are the other ones. The pointer, let's try it out. Pointer. Okay, let's try. Let's save this. So pointer is like a hand which is pointing to something like a link or something we can use in that case. And then what we have, what else we have? We have let me check here. We have text. So text, save this. So this looks like as if you are about to edit something. Okay, in that case we can use text. So and move we saw, and then what else we have? Let me see. Let me remember. We have wait, pointer we checked, text we checked, wait, move we checked, move, wait and non allowed, not allowed. These two are remaining. So let's put wait. So here is a spinner. Okay, so he's waiting for something, and then we have, so not allowed. I hope the class is correct. Okay, so not allowed is a sign. Okay, so it simply puts a no sign by the cursor. Okay, let's check what else we have. So this cursor style is done. Then the last one is what we have next. We have style, select style. Okay, so we have four options like select none, select text, select all, select auto. Let me show let me go to the browser and let me remove this. Okay, save this. So if we click twice on this word, so it is selected, and if we triple click on this sentence, so it gets selected. But sometime in our application we don't want the user to select the text, so in that case we can use this. So select none. This is what the class says. Let me see. We have select none, select text, select all. Okay, so if I do select none, if I go to the browser, refresh, so now we are not able to select the text, how many clicks you make, but it will not select the text. Okay, then we have select all. If I save this, select all, what it does is if I click only once, the entire text has been selected. This is useful when you are giving the user an option to copy some text like a key or something like that. Okay, so this is very useful in that case. So let's see what else we have. So we have one more utility which is SR only. So let's go to the documentation that I have not added in my slide. So SR only, let me see. Okay, so here is the SR only. So SR stands for screen reader. So use SR only to hide an element visually without hiding it from the screen reader. Okay, so if we give SR only, so it will hide the element, but it will be seen by the screen reader users. Okay, and not SR only is the opposite. So let's remove the select all, and here I will add SR only. And if I save this, so the box is not visible, but it is visible only for the screen reader people. Okay, this is it for this video, and I hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.